I'm a big kid now. Went from baby bottles to drinking from sippy cups. Went from wearing diapers to rocking these fresh pull-ups. We're 50 million strong, so put on your pull-ups and help us sing this song.
In the kingdom of Corona, the king and queen were expecting a baby, and they were very happy. But the queen fell ill. The king's men searched far and wide until they found a magical golden flower. The flower cured the queen and made her daughter's hair the same beautiful shade of gold. Everyone celebrated, except a woman known only as Mother Gothel. For hundreds of years, the golden flower had kept her looking young, and she was furious that it was gone. Mother Gothel snuck into the castle and realized that the magic of the flower would be preserved in the girl's golden hair, as long as it was never cut. And so, Mother Gothel kidnapped the child. Mother Gothel named the girl Rapunzel and raised her in secret at the top of a tall, tall tower hidden in the woods. Mother Gothel told Rapunzel it was dangerous outside. "You must stay here, where you're safe." But what she really wanted was to keep Rapunzel's magic hair all for herself. She taught Rapunzel a special song that caused her golden hair to glow and restore Mother Gothel's youth. Rapunzel's hair grew so long that Mother Gothel used it to come and go from the tower. "Rapunzel," she would cry, "let down your hair." And Rapunzel would use her long golden locks to pull Mother Gothel up. Rapunzel never left the tower, but she learned how to do lots of things, like knit and cook and paint and play music. Rapunzel even had a pet chameleon named Pascal to keep her company. Still, she longed for one thing above all else. Each year on Rapunzel's birthday, floating lights filled the sky above the far-off city. Rapunzel desperately wanted to see them up close. Rapunzel didn't know these lights were lanterns released by the king and queen as a beacon for their lost daughter. Yet somehow, Rapunzel felt connected to the lights. She even painted them on the tower wall. Rapunzel begged Mother Gothel to grant her birthday wish. "I need to see the lights, in person." But Mother Gothel wouldn't budge. "Don't ever ask to leave this tower again." Meanwhile, a handsome, mischievous thief named Flynn Rider made a daring escape from the city with a stolen crown. He dodged the soldiers and knocked the captain off his horse. But the horse himself wouldn't give up the chase. His name was Maximus, and he took his duty very, very seriously. He was gonna bring Flynn down. Flynn and Maximus fought for the crown, man and horse, in a dusty melee of fists and hooves. The thief barely escaped with his stolen prize. When he happened upon Rapunzel's secret tower, he climbed up, thinking he'd found the perfect place to hide. Rapunzel, on the other hand, thought Flynn was there to steal her hair, so she grabbed a frying pan and knocked him out cold. When Rapunzel figured out that Flynn was just a common crown thief, she realized this might be her only chance. She hid the crown and offered him a deal. "You will act as my guide, take me to these lanterns, and return me home safely." If Flynn agreed, she would give him back the crown. Flynn had no choice. "Fine, I'll take you to see the lanterns." Flynn climbed down the tower, and Rapunzel swooped down on her amazing hair. "I can't believe I did this," she cried. "This is so fun!" Flynn led Rapunzel to a pub full of tough characters, hoping to frighten her into turning around. "If you can't handle this place," he shrugged, "maybe you should be back in your tower." Instead, Rapunzel inspired the pub thugs with her tale of the floating lights. "I've been dreaming about them my entire life." The patrons shared their dreams too, and they were surprisingly tender and fuzzy. Even Flynn shared a dream: to be alone on a sunny island with piles of money. Meanwhile, Mother Gothel returned to the tower. No Rapunzel. Instead, she found the stolen crown and a wanted poster of Flynn. She knew that if she wanted Rapunzel back, she'd have to get rid of this interloping thief. The palace guards and Maximus arrived at the pub, ready to arrest Flynn. But the pub thugs wanted Rapunzel to see the lights, so they led her and Flynn to an escape tunnel and told her to live her dream. The guards chased Rapunzel and Flynn into a canyon. After a quick bit of frying pan fencing with Maximus, Rapunzel used her awesome hair to swing them to safety. Then she noticed that Flynn's hand was cut. She wrapped it in her hair and sang her magic song. Flynn could not believe it. Her hair had healed his hand. Encouraged by Rapunzel's decision to share her secret, Flynn revealed one of his own. His real name was Eugene. He only called himself Flynn because it sounded more dashing. To their mutual surprise, Rapunzel and Flynn were really starting to enjoy each other's company. Later, when Flynn went to get firewood, Mother Gothel appeared with Flynn's stolen crown. "We're going home, Rapunzel. Now." Rapunzel wouldn't leave. "I met someone. He likes me." Mother Gothel dared Rapunzel to give Flynn the crown. She was sure that he would leave Rapunzel as soon as he had it. "I will," Rapunzel insisted. But deep down, she wasn't so sure whether Flynn really did care for her, so she hid the crown instead. The next morning was Rapunzel's birthday. Even Maximus agreed not to arrest Flynn on a day that special. Soon they arrived in the city. The townsfolk were celebrating the birthday of their lost princess. Rapunzel saw a painting of the royal family and the kingdom's flag with its emblem of a brilliant yellow sun. She felt a connection, as if she belonged there. Rapunzel and Flynn ate cake and went to shops together. They even joined hands and danced with the townsfolk. It was a magical day. That evening, Flynn and Rapunzel rode into the harbor. As the sky filled with lanterns, Rapunzel and Flynn looked into each other's eyes. They were in love. Rapunzel knew Flynn wouldn't leave her. She handed him the crown. I should have given it to you before, but I was just scared. But Mother Gothel set a trap. She sent brutish kidnappers to abduct Flynn and attack Rapunzel. Then Mother Gothel conveniently came to the rescue. When Flynn didn't return, Mother Gothel convinced Rapunzel that he had abandoned her for the crown. Rapunzel didn't realize it was all an act to get her to return to the tower. "You were right, Mother," Rapunzel sighed. "You were right about everything." But when they reached the tower, Rapunzel noticed something in her childhood paintings. It was the kingdom's royal sun emblem. She had been painting it her entire life. Finally, Rapunzel realized the truth. I am the lost princess. Rapunzel confronted her kidnapper. "I will never let you use my hair again." Rapunzel fought, but Mother Gothel tied her up. Flynn arrived and tried to help, but Mother Gothel ambushed him and struck him with her dagger. Rapunzel was desperate to save the man she loved. She made a deal. If Mother Gothel would allow Rapunzel to heal Flynn, then Rapunzel would stay with Mother Gothel and give up her freedom forever. But at the last second, with his last ounce of strength, Flynn reached out and cut off Rapunzel's magical hair. Mother Gothel's age finally caught up to her, and she wasted away to dust. Flynn knew Rapunzel could no longer heal him, but now she was free. "You were my new dream," he said, and closed his eyes. Rapunzel wept, and in that moment, when all seemed lost, a single tear fell upon Flynn. To Rapunzel's surprise, Flynn began to glow brilliant gold, just like her hair had been. His wound healed, and his eyes opened. There had been just enough magic in Rapunzel's tear. She had saved him. Free at last! Rapunzel returned to the kingdom with Flynn, Maximus, and Pascal. The king and queen were overjoyed to see their daughter. And though Rapunzel's hair was no longer magical, she was happier from that day on than she ever could have dreamed.